Hello students, welcome you all once again. In the previous class, we have learned two types of structural isomerism under isomerism in complex compounds. So what are the two types we have learned in the previous class students? Polymerization isomerism and ionization isomerism. In this class, we will be learning the next three types of structural isomerism. Put the side heading number 3, that is hydrate isomerism. The third type of structural isomerism is hydrate isomerism. Okay. So what is hydrate isomerism? First, let us see what hydrate isomers are. The complex compounds which differ in the number of water molecules attached to the central metal atom or ion as ligands are called as hydrate isomers. Students, once again, the complex compounds which differ in the number of water molecules attached to the central metal ion as ligands are called as hydrate isomers. Understood? The complex compounds differing in the number of water molecules which are directly attached to the central metal ion as ligands are called as hydrate isomers, and the phenomenon we call it as hydrate isomerism. Okay, so look at the examples given here. Below are the hydrate isomers. First complex COH2O 6 times Cl3. Second complex COH2O 5 times Cl2H2O. Third complex COH2O 4 times Cl2Cl2H2O. Fourth complex COH2O thrice Cl3 3H2O. Okay, so the complex compounds which differ in the number of water molecules attached to the central metal ion as ligands. So here the water molecules which are present outside the coordination sphere, we do not consider them. Only we consider the number of water molecules attached to the central metal ion as ligands. In all these complexes given below, 4 complexes, we observe that in the first complex there are 6 water molecules attached to the central metal, that is cobalt. Okay, hence number of water molecules as ligands 6. Second complex, number of water molecules as ligands 5. Third complex, number of water molecules as ligands 4. Next, fourth complex, number of water molecules as ligands 3. Okay, so all these 4 complexes are now called as hydrate isomers because they are differing in the number of water molecules attached to the central metal ion as ligands. Okay, and this phenomenon we call it as, what is it students? Hydrate isomerism. Okay, clear? Next, fourth one, linkage or salt isomerism. What are these linkage or salt isomers? The complex compounds in which ligand attaches to the central metal with different donor atoms of the same ligand. Try to understand this, students. Okay, the ligand is same, but the donor atom that is linked to the central metal of the same ligand will be different. Once again, students, the complex compounds in which ligand attaches to the central metal atom or ion with different donor atoms of the same ligand. Okay, the ligand is same, but the donor atom linked to the central metal atom will be different. Such isomers are called as linkage isomers, and the phenomenon is said to be linkage isomerism. If you look at the example, it will be clear to you. So the examples given here, CONO2 NH3 5 plus 2 and COONO NH3 5 plus 2. Okay, both are almost same. The ligand in the first complex, that is NO2 group, nitrito, it is attached or it is linked to the central metal atom, that is cobalt, through nitrogen, whereas in the other example, ONO group, that is also nitrito group only, that is NO2 minus, but it is linked to the central metal, that is cobalt, through oxygen, students. Okay, so such complexes or such complex isomers, we call them as linkage isomers. The first complex is named as pentaamine nitrito N cobalt 3. We have highlighted N here. Why? Because NO2 minus, that ligand is linked to cobalt through nitrogen. Second complex, pentaamine nitrito O cobalt 3. Okay, here NO2 minus is linked to cobalt through oxygen, students. Okay, so look at the diagram given below. It will be easy for you to understand. Okay, NO2 is linked to cobalt in the first complex through nitrogen, and NO2 is linked to cobalt through oxygen in the second complex. Okay, so such isomers, we call them as linkage or salt isomers. Understood, students? So one more example I have given for you. COCN-NH3 5 times plus 2 and CONC-NH3 5 times plus 2. Both are same, but the ligand in the first complex, CN, that is attached to the central metal atom, that is cobalt, through carbon. In the second complex, NC is the ligand and it is attached or linked to cobalt through nitrogen. Okay, you can write down or draw the complexes on your own and check the difference between these two linkage isomers. The first one we name it as pentaamine cyano-cobalt 3. Second one we name it as pentaamine isocyanato-cobalt 3. Okay, so this is about linkage or salt isomerism. Clear, students? The complex isomers in which ligand attaches to the central metal atom or ion with a different donor atom of the same ligand are called as linkage isomers. Okay, so the ligand is same, but the donor atom which is linked to the central atom will be different in linkage isomers. Okay, and the fifth one, that is the last one under structural isomerism, is coordination isomerism. So what is coordination isomerism? In this isomerism, we find both the positive ion and negative ion, both are complexes. Okay, so therefore we say this type of isomerism arises when both cation and anion are complexes. Okay, so look at the examples given: CONH3 CrCl6 and CrNH3 COCl6. The central metal atoms are exchanged in the two complexes. CONH3 CrCl6, we name it as hexaamine cobalt 3 hexachlorochromate 3. Okay, and CrNH3 COCl6, we name it as hexaamine chromium 3 hexachlorocobaltate 3. Okay, so this is about coordination isomerism. Understood, students? Am I clear? The remaining three types of structural isomerism which we have learned in this class. The third type is hydrate isomerism. What are hydrate isomers, students? The isomers which differ in the number of water molecules attached to the central metal ion as ligands. Okay, that is hydrate isomerism. Then what is linkage isomerism? The complex compounds in which ligand attaches to the central metal with different donor atoms of the same ligand are called as linkage isomers. Okay, and the phenomenon we call it as linkage isomerism. And the last one is coordination isomerism. So this isomerism arises when both cation and anion are complexes. Okay, students. So this is all about structural isomerism. So the first two types in the previous class we have learned, and third, fourth and fifth we have learned in this class. Kindly read all the 5 types under structural isomerism of isomerism in complex compounds, because this is a very important question. Okay, students. Thank you.